Good evening, my friends. You are interested in the mysterious, the unknown, the unexplainable. For that is why you are here. Now, for the first time, we are bringing you the full untold history, the events that we are bringing to you to demonstrate, beyond any doubt, the existence of the supernatural, the paranormal. Yes, my friends, are your hearts ready for the mysterious unknown to be revealed?
That's the same mandala that's inside the house at Ellsbury.
One exception.
Right up here, there's another red circle, which is right about where
The Pilgrim Inn would be on a map.
What can this mean? Unless they are just maps.
Perhaps they're planning on moving inside the town.
Could all those houses be connected via those underground tunnels? Could they be making a tunnel here?
Or maybe it's a mark, like how to send those things where she wants them to go?
We should probably get in touch with Crowley, see what it is he wants us to do from here.
Number, please.
Lennox 4227W.
1 moment, please. Please wait on the line. The number is engaged, but will be free in a moment.
Alster Crowley.
Crowley! This is Houdini. We've got some interesting developments here. As I'm sure you can tell, we need you to advise us on how to proceed.
You're sure you found a room filled with gold?
Among other treasures, yes.
Fascinating. Were there any books or tomes?
Excuse me?
Big books, grimoires.
It's possible. We didn't really linger, if you follow me. We were kind of in and out.
Well, I think for your next step, it would be important for you to get back to that room and check for any books. Especially books with symbols. Alchemical symbols. Symbols most likely Miss Smith would recognize. It may not be bound like a normal book either. The Nicholas Flamel book was bound in tree bark, so it could look like anything. If you find it, take it.
Take the book. Alchemical symbols?
Indeed. Any further developments, please telephone me straight away.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Keep up the good work, team.
What did he say?
Well, you probably ain't gonna like this, but he wants us to go back to the Room of Gold.
Wonderful. And do what? Grab the gold?
Not at all. We're looking for a book with alchemical symbols.
And then what?
He wants us to steal it. We're gonna have to wait for the Hand of Glory to dry out. I'm sure we won't be able to get half as far as we did without it.
I'm also in the middle of making everyone a taser. I'm not quite done with them just yet. The parts I need should be here tomorrow.
Do we wait for them?
I would like to wait for him.
I am quite confident that we won't even need them with the Hand of Glory. As long as we can light it and have it with us, we should be fine.
So we're going to go in there armed with the Hand of Glory and only one taser. I feel we should maybe take this time to do this correctly. Remember, no more irresponsibility.
Howard, I agree with you. But I think it's important to finish up in this remote town so we can leave.
It's that kind of impatience that's going to get us all caught, or worse yet, killed. And I, for one, would like to see Europe before I die.
You'll see Europe, Howard. I'll give you a tour myself. But we have our assignment, and we're so close to finishing this up and moving on.
Seriously, what is one more day?
Maybe this would be a good time to practice some self-control. We don't have to go running into that mess right away. Let's regroup, let the hand dry, and Nicola can finish the tasers for all of us.
If that's the consensus of the group, then that's what we'll do. We'll take this night off and continue tomorrow.
I can't speak for all of us, but I think a good night's sleep is just what the doctor ordered.
The hand is dried out and is ready to go. Nicola, how are your ray guns coming?
I'm still waiting for the parts I ordered. They've not come in yet.
Did you check with Petrovska? Has the post arrived yet?
I figured if they came, the innkeeper would just deliver them to my room. Kenneth, can you go check with Mr. Petrovska and see if the post has arrived?
Certainly, Doc.
And if the parts haven't arrived, what do we do?
I'm not sure. There isn't anything here I could use to jerry-rig. I mean, if there were electrical lamps, I could use their wiring.
There is telephone wires.
I thought about that, but that wouldn't be too bright. We'd be completely without outside communication.
Yeah, and I'm sure that would be something Petrovsky would notice. Though it certainly seems like a lot gets past him.
Hear, hear.
The waiting is driving me insane. I'm not comfortable being in here with that mandala inside here.
What if we go wash it off? I think that would make me more comfortable, Miss Smith.
Mr. Lovecraft, that's the best idea I've heard all day. Right after the orange marmalade I put on my toast this morning.
Oh, we'll return in a few moments. I'll go get some soap and water.
I'll grab a washcloth. Nicola, please let us know your progress.
Nicola, should we wait if you don't get the parts?
I'm not sure. Miss Smith and Howard both have good points. It's folly to rush this kind of investigation. But on the other hand, we have been here for much longer than any of us anticipated. It would be advantageous if we could move on and out of this place, whether those are people in disguises or something else. They've gone to great lengths to keep that town segregated out of the public eye.
That's kind of what has me worried. Every day we linger gives these chaps more time to find us and put a stop to our assignment permanently.
What's that, Miss Smith?
Yes, I got some rags from the utility closet. Howard?
Miss Smith?
Why don't you call me Pixie?
I don't really know you well enough. I find it kind of rude to imply such familiarity.
Don't you like me, Howard?
I'm very sorry, Miss Smith. I like you just fine.
No, Howard. I meant as a friend. You seem awfully standoffish.
It's nothing personal, Miss Smith, I assure you.
Maybe a bad childhood. Did one of your parents pass away at an early age? I got sick so often I couldn't finish school. My mother passed away when I was 18.
Why are you telling me all this?
I don't really know. I just feel a strange connection with you, Howard. I can't really explain it.
Very nice person, Miss Smith. And I didn't thank you for what you did for me down in the tunnels. I really do appreciate you helping me.
It wasn't anything, Howard. You ever want to chat, you know where to find me. Even after our work is done and we go our separate ways, you're always welcome to contact me.
Oh, here's the room. Housekeeping?
Mr. Patroveska says that...
Petroska.
Mr. Petroska says the post has come and gone, no packages.
Rats.
I guess we'll have to come up with another contingency plan.
Pix and Lovey ain't gonna be thrilled.
What is this? Paint?
Certainly seems like it. But I am trying hard not to dwell on it. We may need to reconstitute it first. The soap is barely doing anything.
Hold on, I may have something.
Good Lord! Pamela!
What is it? What is that?
After you left, it started glowing.
That's not right.
For God's sakes, woman, don't touch it!
Quite right. What is the circle doing here? What is that?
That's Hill House. It's bubbling up.
It's opening.
It looks like some kind of... It's an eyeball.
Use a cloth. Cover the damn thing.
Quick, go and get the others.
We could probably just go back to the same house and take the tunnel to the room, like we did the last time.
Come quick. Something is happening with the mandala.
Lovey, what is it?
Let's see this thing.
Go ahead, Howard. Show them.
Look at this. I concluded that it's some kind of spy.
Oh, God almighty. Would you look at that?
Look how it darts around. That is quite disturbing. Howard, covered it up.
Yes, old man, cover it up.
I can't stay here all damn night and hold this. Get something, a nail or tacks or something, anything.
I'll go grab some nails and a hammer. Hang in there, Lovey. I'll make haste.
I think we should nail it in the eye.
You know, I've got a better idea. I think it would be a better idea to leave the eye intact.
Are you mad? This isn't going to be letting that woman know that we're working on.
Yeah, but if we kill it, she'll know we know.
It could be too late for that.
All right, hold still.
Put the nails on top. We don't want the eye damaged for some reason.
Are you kidding me? This unholy construct needs to be sent back to hell.
Pixie?
I've got another idea. I'll pound the nails in. You go get the gift Crowley sent us without saying its name.
Straight away.
Mind your fingers, Howard.
You mind my fingers, I'll hold the cloth.
One more.
Here it is.
Matches?
Everyone, grab a finger and light.
Now what?
Lift the cloth.
Look at that.
It's clouded up as though it's gone blind.
That should buy us some time.
I want to go check the ledger. I want to see who was in this room.
Any luck?
I believe so. The only one to come in besides us was a tenebrous. It wasn't that room, but they never left it.
That's impossible. One of us would have seen someone or something.
Not necessarily. If their sole purpose was to put up the surveillance eye, they probably put it up and left. Probably did it while we were all gone.
Well, one way or another, she knows we're here, and she probably knows we know.
I don't think this assignment is worth the money we're getting paid.
You're right, it isn't.
This has gotten far more academic now. I'm not particularly fond of these kind of things, but I feel it's important to press on.
None of this stuff should exist. I don't understand it, but I want to.
This goes beyond anything I've ever encountered.
It does seem that we may be embarking into a truly new reality. Everything we've guessed at or pretended to know about may be in fact be real.
Before it's been marginalized, but I knew in my very core that we were not alone. There's far too many things that can't be explained away, and at the same time, new things are being discovered every day.
We should probably keep the hand lit until we get back from the Room of Gold.
I think that's a really good idea.
You think maybe you could just make this one more powerful?
I've made some extra energy cells. I've had to hand crank them to charge. Well, I had Kenneth charge them.
What the hell is that noise? What are you doing?
When Lovey checked on this eyeball a little while ago, he noticed that the eye moved another circle. He thought maybe that was the witch at another Mandela. The second one was also blinded by the hand. Lovey thought if there was a way to bring it with us, we'd know where the witch was. So I thought, why not bring the thing with us?
We're not going to be able to stay here much longer. I hope that Crowley and the anonymous backer are going to compensate poor Mr. Petroska.
Look at this. It's just on the wallpaper. I could roll it up. Didn't need to cut the whole wall up after all.
Sun's almost down.
Yes, we should probably make the final preparations.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can get to the bottom of this.
We're as ready as we can be. I left a note for Bess. I'm sure she's going to be pissed.
Everything is packed and ready to go?
I feel like this is a time for someone to say something inspiring. I'll never pretend to be inspiring, but I would like to say this. I really feel that if we stick together and communicate clearly, I believe we'll be fine. Better than fine, in fact. I'm sure we can get in and get out. We can get some good notes and photographs and research the fantastic when we're away from here.
I second that.
So, without further ado, unless someone else has anything to add?
I do. I spent this afternoon making these for everyone. These are gree-gree. They act as talisman to protect the wearer from evil. I figured this would be a great amulet, considering the information we've collected in the Hill House. If the African symbols are keeping those things out of the house, then maybe these gree-gree will help us.
These are very well put together, Pix. But in light of everything, I still think those are just a ruse to keep outsiders out. But I'm going to keep an open mind, seeing how now anything is possible.
Zvio Zaveli.
My friends, do not let your eyes see, nor your ears hear, that which you cannot account for. These historic events are designed to help you to be prepared for the thrilling, relentless exploration into the unexplained. Join us next week when the mysterious unknown is revealed.